So it was a bit of a nail biter here. A lot of us were, expecting a shutdown, but this 11th hour saving here. So, Brian, I want to talk about where we go from here, what this period of time buys here for Congress.
It should buy them a little time to get some of the appropriations bills that fund government agencies finished. But that's probably a pipe dream. I mean, the whole debt ceiling deal back in June has a mechanism that was supposed to buy Congress time to finish the appropriations bill. That mechanism failed. I think this purchase of a couple of extra weeks, 6 extra weeks, will similarly fail and will probably be back to where we were last week in the middle of next month, debating a government shutdown again.
So then, Shai, as we look at some of what was scrapped, the $6 billion in aid for Ukraine, and when we look at what was actually resolved in here, $16 billion in federal disaster relief, as well as some provisions here to reauthorize the FAA as well. Was this a win for Republicans, considering what they wanted, some of the cuts that they wanted, and they were able to at least gain some ground here?
I'm not sure it was much of a win for anyone, but we came to the brink of shutting down the government, which is a highly inefficient outcome for everybody involved. And we've only staved that off for 47 days. So we're going to be right back here again in the middle of November. What I think we need to take a step back at and look at is that we have gotten into this cycle of budgeting by crisis. It's lurching from one crisis to another. As Brian mentioned, we had the debt limit situation for the first half of this year, which took all the oxygen out of the room. For the last couple months, it's been shut down city. We're going to be right here again in 6 weeks, and who knows what comes after that. What this is eliminating attention from is the bigger budget problem that we have as a country, where our debt continues to rise. It's about the size of our economy right now, the debt that's held by the public. And there's no opportunity for Congress to really revisit that and look at the fundamentals and try to consider changes, because all we're doing is trying to keep the lights on and not default on our obligations.